Raghav, I put the question now to you that Shaina was referring to. By taking support, even if it's outside support in Delhi for the Aam Aadmi Party government over here, hasn't the Aam Aadmi Party weakened its fight against the Congress nationally then?
Well, I would like to again categorically state this for the 100th time that the Aam Aadmi Party the Congress has just given outside support to the Aam Aadmi Party. It is not an alliance. There is no common minimum program. There is no backdoor, closed door understanding. We are just acting on our 18 promises, the 51-page manifesto and nothing else. And it is the BJP which ran away from its responsibility after emerging as the first largest party in Delhi, and they were unable to form the government. Number two, we did because you raised that issue, so we should get into that. Because the people of Delhi, we did a mini referendum. The people of Delhi wanted us to serve, and if you don't respect that judgment, then you are indirectly not respecting the people of Delhi. Ma'am, I never interrupted while you were speaking. Please give me an equal opportunity.
Shaina, we will give you an opportunity to let Raghav finish first.
Yes, so we did a mini referendum. It is the wish of the people of Delhi. They wanted us to govern, and they wanted us.
No, but Raghav, you're not answering the question whether it has weakened your fight nationally against the Congress party. You will be fighting the same people, even in Amethi, when Kumar Vishwas goes and fights against Rahul Gandhi. What is it that you will take on the Congress with?
See, it has certainly not weakened our fight against the Congress or the BJP. Had that been the case, we would not field one of our strongest candidates against Mr. Rahul Gandhi. So I definitely think that we stand a very good chance in the Lok Sabha elections, and it is absolutely incorrect to judge this situation as if it would weaken our popularity or weaken our fight in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
All right, Shaina, but isn't the Aam Aadmi Party not only making the Congress nervous, as we have seen perhaps in Amethi today with the protest, but even the BJP, because today itself Narendra Modi in his rally in Goa referred to all BJP leaders as Aam Aadmis. I mean, was there really need to do that if AAP was not really present?
But it's true, we don't need to package ourselves or have this symbolism drawn on our sleeves to show how simple our party cadre is. I think that this simplicity versus austerity drive is very apparent, whether you talk about Manohar Parrikar's simplicity vis-a-vis Goa, being the Goa Chief Minister, or somebody else in a different part of the country. But let's not get into that. I want to address two answers to the AAP representative. First, we lost the seats in Delhi, 4 seats cumulatively by 2,500 votes. Having said that, still we took the high moral ground that we did not have the numbers and we did not want to get into horse trading, and contrary to what people think and contrary to what people would have thought of us, we were not in the race for lust for power. There is something called ideology, a thought process, and we never compromised on that. The AAP party, on the other hand, chose to establish that it would be the party that would govern, despite Mr. Kejriwal on multiple records saying that he is so against the corruption in the Congress, he is so against this dynastic politics, and there you have him taking support there. My point is, why have these double standards? If you feel that you are there to be in power, at least establish that. Let the public decide what they want to. And when you go out like this, campaigning in a constituency where you're saying you're against dynastic rule, isn't it extremely ironical that that same dynastic rule party is your supporter in Delhi? And please understand, whether it is Narendra Modi ji or whether it is Manohar Parrikar or whether it's any of our tallest leaders, Rajnath Singh ji, we have stories which we don't unfold as media stories as if to gain brownie points, and we don't need to have this kind of propaganda, because the Bharatiya Janata Party happens to be a party that is governed not just with an ideology but which has a vision plan, and a progressive vision plan, not a freebie vision plan for the rest of the country.